All right, welcome to Smokey Reacts. I'm your boy Journalist, and on this one, we get to watch Series 2 of Blue Couch Therapy, now rebranded and sold to Channel 4, so big respect to the folks that made this. They got this move from YouTube over to Channel 4. That's a massive move. Shout out to them, man. However, if you've been watching the channel, you know I'm sick right now. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 4:17 a.m. to be exact. But I seen a clip of this on Instagram or YouTube. And then I found out what it was because I was like, that's a blue couch. Is Blue Couch back? It is. Oh, the mess is here. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I was dying. This is so messy. It has given me vitality, and I can't wait to watch it and just chat the most shit. So thank you for joining me. I can't wait for the next episode to drop, but I'm going to do the entire series. If you want me to go back and do Series 1, I'll happily go back and do Series 1. But, oh, man, this show is so messy. The shit that I get to hear come out of people's mouths, and it's their real-life partner, just boggles my mind. You would speak to a person like this, or you would bring a person on television and say these things, like, in a public format. It's mad to me. But you've done it. I'm here to watch it and talk my shit, so let's get into it. Please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description, and let's get into this. Oh, man. I'm beaming with love and energy right now. It's so good because it's so messy. Oh, man. Let the messiness commence. Is this shit loud enough? Oh, man. What's going to happen? Actually, no. I got to pause this 2 seconds. Actually, I got to pause it again. Sorry about that. I had to call my boy Chip. I'm getting as many folks in on this fuckery as I can.
He doesn't come to his senses
Let's get
quick,
to it.
I'm gone.
I'm not signing no
Is that
papers.
yours
If he
again?
doesn't come to his senses quick, I'm gone.
No, it's not.
I'm not signing no papers. End of.
I love Lauren, I adore her, but I'm not happy in our relationship. That's why I'm
Okay.
here.
It's his time to let me know that I'm the woman he wants to be with.
What?
Brings you to therapy.
I want you to show respect to my dad.
I will not bow down to anybody.
Let's take it down, let's take a breather for a second.
Buckton.
I love her. I'm crazy in love with this girl.
You're
Are
my
you?
king.
You know I love you, right?
Obvi.
Obvi.
You can't see any way back from this.
It's not what you think it is.
Move away from me, I'm not joking.
I don't want no parts of this anymore. I'm done.
There we go. He's throwing pillows. What's up with my brother here? He just got the top knot. Or is he on the freeform thing? I don't know. It's quite confusing. Yeah. In love and toxic. Blue therapy. Are they gonna stay? Are they gonna leave? Doing that. Got me crying over. Oh, fuck. Right. You seen that meme where Shorty's like, oh, I'm over here crying over a nigga named Tunde. Oh, fuck. What is it? Hey,
Maria's the love of my life. We've been together 10 years on and off.
Okay.
Like most relationships, we've had our fair share of ups and downs, but
Okay.
somehow always end up back together.
African
The situation's toxic, it's at a breaking point, and I need him to wake up and actually understand that.
Maria's the boss. She's sexy, smart, ambitious, driven. Like, she's literally the perfect person for me. I'm not too sure about therapy, you know. Maria's dragged me here.
I know Tunde gonna be saying some pure ignorance. Pure ignorance. You just told us out your own fucking mouth that the girl is perfect for you, but she done brought your ass to blue therapy. How the fuck you ain't pattern up? Is she perfect?
I'm here now, so let's see.
She obviously can't be too perfect because he gonna be telling
Therapy's
us
not
some
really something
shit.
he wants to do. I don't even think he believes in it, but because he loves me so much, he knows that this is like the final resort to determine what's gonna happen.
Nah, you just
with our
fit enough to make a nigga go to therapy, baby. Keep it 100.
It's nice in here, though.
Yeah, they done pay some money on. They got the funyuns.
Babe, come on, cheer up.
Got me wearing this looking suit. Got me looking like one of them fraudulent pastors.
Facts, cuz. Nigga dressed out here like
I'm
TD
just
Jakes
here
and
to
shit.
know if we're ready to go to the next level. I need to get married, start a family. That would be the next level. However, I don't think anyone told him the definition of marriage.
Did somebody tell you? Or
It's
did you
like
pick your own
my
definition?
head is telling me something else, but my heart is with T. To be honest, it's making me quite emotional now. There's just something about your first love.
Oh.
And I think that's what it is, because even though I may feel like this isn't the best situation for me, somehow I'm here again.
That's because you love that nigga. Or he just beating a box something different.
Hello.
It's the OG Denise.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hello.
Hiya.
I'm Denise, and you are,
I'm Marie.
and
T.
and
T.
T.
You calling me blood? Oh, I thought somebody was trying to get in.
Is that how you'd like me to address you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
My man in there defensive.
Just before we start, can I just ask you to remove your glasses, if that's possible?
I'll just rather not.
Yeah, fuckery,
Okay,
fuckery,
just take it
fuckery.
off. Thank you. So, why are you here now?
Our relationship is literally like hanging by the thread. And we've been together for 10 years on and off. We got together when I was 17, now I'm 27. And obviously growing up, you know, it was puppy love. And now I've gotten to a point where I've realized that me and T may not actually be as compatible as I thought, because we think different on so many things.
2 minutes into the session, and to be honest, I ain't even really feeling the vibe. It's just quite uncomfortable for me.
You met at 17.
It's not good when they're calling
It
you
was
out on your
love, it
shit.
was lust.
It's hard. It's hard.
Has that energy continued?
Yeah, the lust is there, the love is there too. However,
That nigga's
despite
like, "You
the
see
fact
me,
that
baby?"
there's love and everything, there's actually big problems in this relationship that I need to have answers from. And that is basically why we're here.
Well, you cause most of the problems. I don't understand.
Okay, we're
And
not
I've
doing
got
that.
answers to the
Hello.
problems. And you
Hello.
decide to not. Listen, don't be trying to shut man down. Are you right? I'm right here beside you. I'm trying to speak.
Hey, if looks
Let
could
me just
kill.
take it back. In those times, T, that you were not together, what happened in your life?
I was getting
I had
pussy.
3 kids.
Not 1, not 2, 3.
Your point is,
That you have 3.
I said that the first time.
D.
We did have like a break in between them first 2 years, and then destruction. Found out that he was having a child. That changed everything. It is very difficult, you know, when the love of your life is going off and having a child, you know, with someone else.
See? The fuckery already started. 2 years, 3 kids? That boy was fucking.
Yeah, I had to leave at that point, and that's when we went on our massive.
See, why she said she had to leave at that point? You was already gone, baby girl. Why are you talking about it like you was still there? Cause clearly was doing some other shit cause y'all was on a break, and an agreed break. But now you talk about you had to leave then. No, you couldn't take that shit no more. And you didn't want to start nothing over and have to carry that weight. That's really what it was.
Break for 4 years, in which, whilst we were separated, he had 2 other kids.
So y'all really only been together for 4 years consistently, because the first break was 2 years, and he had 1 baby in that 2-year time. And then y'all took another 4-year break, and he had another 2 babies in that period of time. So y'all niggas haven't even been together for a university degree. He got kids older than your goddamn relationship. Ah, so good. So good. So just the pure lack of fucking reality. Oh, I love it.
You know, it's so hard for me to talk about it because, like, this is like the reason why we broke up. I have to put them first before, you know, her. She might not like the sound of that, but the reality is that, you know, my kids come first.
I need T to understand that it's not like I'm trying to compete or anything like that, but I've set my standards, and if he doesn't meet me where I'm at, then this relationship.
This a relationship, baby girl. Where's the compromise? He got to meet you where you at. What about you meeting him where he at?
None. Just
And
saying,
you have
yeah.
none.
Yeah, just-
Now-
sorry. I know it's his turn, sorry, but go on, sorry.
It's okay.
Just,
Was
yeah.
this an issue for you that he went off and had 3 children?
Yes. Say it out loud. Say it with chest.
To be honest,
Yep.
Are you choking? Speak.
it's
Boy.
What
I
is it
feel
that
like-
you would like to see in the future? How would you like to be together? Is marriage on the cards?
he doesn't even know what marriage is.
Do
What is
you?
marriage to you?
Marriage is when, you know, two people get together and just live happily ever after. She's been conditioned to do things in a Western way, but I'm African, so, you know, I want to do things the African way, which I'm used to and which I...
Western way.
And what is the difference?
You know what that means?
In
It means
Africa,
how the
does
white
it
folks
work?
do.
In Africa, you know, you get just, you know, meet a beautiful young lady, just tell her, come here, sit here, that's it, done. You're married.
Really?
You a
Kids,
goddamn
Buy
liar.
a house, cars.
You a goddamn liar. Tunde. I'm taking a stab in the dark. Tunde's a Niger man. Because the lie level is just astronomical currently. What? What are we talking about? You just sit right here and that's it. Like, I know for fucking a fact, if you fucking marry somebody in Cameroon, there's a whole fucking host of shit you gotta goddamn do. Like, stop it. Stop it, my brother. African traditional weddings, if you, oh, the fucking lies. The lies.
And, you know, live happily ever after.
Okay, that's obviously not what you were expecting.
Denise, is that marriage?
What
It's
do
T's
you
idea of
think
that.
is marriage?
It's-
Pause. What do you think marriage is? What does it mean to you?
Marriage is the bringing together of 2 people
Legally.
to move forward in life.
He ain't wrong about that Western shit. She keep throwing that legally shit on there. No, the doctor said it correct. It is the unification of 2 people. That's it. That whole legal shit is just the extra part because back in the day, baby, you used to be property. That's why it's legal. But y'all don't look at it like that because you don't want to put the full scope of what's really a Western marriage. I'm not saying his African version of a marriage is correct either. I'm just saying, like, I call everybody on their fuckery. She's chatting shit right now. Legally. Nah. That shit is only, it comes from a particular place why it's legal. Like, don't put that extras on it like it make it more important.
Life.
Legally,
She didn't
right?
say legally once. Can you stop putting words in her mouth?
Where the hell did this guy actually learn about marriage, please? Like,
I wanna know,
talking
too.
about in Africa, this
Yo, her
happens,
lace
blah, blah,
front
blah.
is-
I'm saying to you, we need to
She
do
did
things
that one.
properly, the right way.
I like the
am
dress
ready
too, but the
to
hair
pay
though?
for 5
Yee!
weddings in 5 different continents. I'll put to pay for 5 weddings in 5 different continents. I'll put a ring on every single finger.
stop.
Buy her a house, buy her a car. What car you want? G-Wagon?
Yes,
Maybach,
all of that,
whatever
but
you want.
that's not the point.
Buy and
That's
sign
not
no
the
papers.
point. Okay. For me, marriage is the legally recognized union between 2 people.
Tell me why you need that.
Yeah,
Thank
tell
you,
us.
doctor.
Yeah. What separates me from his 2 baby mothers?
We actually have a
You out here
relationship.
competing, low-key.
Okay.
We actually do things together. We love each other. They're way different
I need everything to be recognized.
by...
She wants her position recognized. You motherfuckers had kids first, but I'm that bitch. I'm top of the motherfucking mountain. You got kids, but all that shit come after me. That's how that shit sound to me. Which, on one hand, I'm not mad at. Respect yourself like that. On the other hand, if you truly love this man and know he has love for them children, this position cannot run. It can't run, blood. You can't talk about you need to have this position legally and all this other shit. And you say you love this man. Now, Tunde's still not said enough bullshit yet, so it really look like I'm on shorty head. But when he do, I'm gonna say something. But right now, how I look at it, shoe on the other foot, shorty done ran off, had 3 kids on me, and I'm sitting here like old girl in the black, and I'm talking about, oh, I love you still, but I need to come first. Let's come first, but what about the motherfucking kids? You got to be a parent to them. You need to be a good force in their life, or just a good person. You're not even just a parent. And you got to love this man. That's not an easy position he's in. And the dynamic you're trying to create causes friction and animosity, especially amongst the children and yourself and those women. That's not a healthy dynamic. It's not good.
Law.
Why?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a situation right now where I feel like I have to battle and fight for my position with you because of your life. Like, you're the one who has... No, but I do, though.
I think all
It's
of
like,
this is in your head. It's
to
all
be honest,
internal.
if it wasn't for the love that I have for this guy, I wouldn't even be with him.
You won't find a better guy than me. I'm the best you're ever gonna have.
My ideal man
Jesus.
doesn't even have kids.
Oh. Okay.
Let's even start off with that.
Okay.
Because she
If we
want to
had a
look.
straight-
It's because she want to give them the kids that he has. Like, this is where Tunde, you need to be willing to admit, bruh, it's gotta be hard to be with a nigga that got 3 brands or 3 bands. Like, what you doing? You really acting like it's just easy for her to love you, and like she don't have to fight for this time. You got 3 kids of school age, and she's a good looking woman. You act like she, unless you were able to go out every night, make sure she gets what she needs and all these things, like she's fighting for time, especially if you're a good father. Ain't no goddamn way you out 4 or 5 times a week, showing her off, having her in the best places, and also doing the daddy thing. Because if you are my nigga, you Superman in all respect. But I just don't see it. I don't.
Forward relationship where you didn't even have these kids, we wouldn't even be here.
I still wouldn't sign papers to marry you. I just don't understand the
That's an
benefit
argument
of
she'd be
me
willing to accept then.
having to notify the government that I want to be with the love of my life for the rest of my life.
Culturally, what is the
normal
difference
standard treatment,
between
don't we?
your background and marriage and your background and marriage? Is it very different?
I grew up around, in Africa. Spent 7 years in Nigeria, to be precise. My granddad had 5 wives. Every single wife had their own house, own crib. When he passed away, RIP, he left them a fat chunk of money, companies, cars, lots of stuff, and no one went without. I've grown up on that, and I don't necessarily want 5 wives.
Times have changed.
I mean, I might take a second if you don't act right, but
You don't even have a first.
Boom, shots fired.
Sorry, Denise. First of all, I just have to talk about this Africa. He keeps talking about, I'm African as well, yeah? And I have African parents that are married. They're married legally because they've done it legally the right way.
Is this the big...
But they also probably have a Western Christian Judeo outlook on the world as well, because the way that you speak sounds like you come from a 2-parent household of Christian upbringing. That's why you have the views you have, why you want position through legality, because you've seen it in your lifetime. But to act like his existence of the 5 wives in Africa is just like a passé thing. No, the fuck it's not. No, in the fuck it is not. Polyamory in Africa is quite prevalent. I don't find any issue with it, but to act like monogamy is the only way and like, oh, them niggas is living wild is like, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Be all and end all if this doesn't work?
Denise, it is the deal breaker.
she ain't going nowhere.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Talk
Watch
your
me.
shit, Tunde.
Is this really love? Because
Yeah.
how can it be if you don't want to legally marry me?
I'm
That ain't
not
got shit to
signing
do with
no
it.
papers. End of. There's no debate.
Shit,
We're not
them
going
Jordans
back and
hard though,
forth about
blood.
it.
Big up yourself.
It's my way or the highway.
If T does not sign those papers, he literally will be waving like goodbye.
What's Sean and Ray's issue? Give me Sean and Ray. I wish I could smoke while I do this.
Right now, I'm mad pissed off with Ray. We had like a big argument. We haven't really resolved it. We haven't really spoken. We haven't seen each other.
You better show up, 'cause I'm making all this effort for no reason.
Not the crocodile skin jacket, blood. That nigga on smoke. Bro could be a model
Today is
though.
Ray comes in full of attitude and doesn't take this seriously. Like, I could still be wasting my time.
Ooh. Man don't want to waste no time. Okay. Oh yeah, see this how we got here. I said the shorty was going off on Black. He was talking that shit. That shit was
Sean needs
hilarious.
to wake up and change.
Jeez.
I don't want to see his face.
We know she got boonded. Goddamn, how long we gonna keep it on the screen?
When he first told me to go to therapy, I wasn't expecting it to really go like this. The fact that we haven't even spoken at all before these sessions, I'm just even more angry. It's his time to let me know that I'm the woman he wants to be with.
And they come on smoke. Everybody got leathers. Damn, you not even gonna say hello? Hee. She bad, she got an attitude. Bad attitude, but she thick though. Bad attitude, but she thick though. Hey, make the nigga sick, yo. Bad attitude, but she thick though. Shout out Rico Love. 10 months, y'all already in therapy.
I'm angry at Sean.
Throw that shit in the trash.
Because we have not spoken before these sessions are starting. I haven't seen him, haven't spoken to him. I don't know if I'm going to stay calm and be nice.
You're not. I already seen you.
Hello, Ray.
Hi,
Hello.
Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Negative energies.
Take a seat, take a seat. I'm sensing some tension.
I just want one time when I watch one of these for a nigga that's being there like I would be. Baby, you can hate me. Your ass fine. I'm sitting right next to you. All that. Giving you kisses. Yeah, you mad at me. I still think you wrong too. But you too goddamn fine for me to just sitting on the other side of this couch.
Who would like to shed some light on what's going on?
Sean, you gonna have to speak first, blood, because Ray ain't talking.
He brought me here because he's a liar.
Oh.
And honestly, I don't see the point of being here.
He is a liar.
Why is it every time we're in public and you're always like trying to point me out to be some bad person?
So what's
First
happened?
of all, you're saying I'm lying, but every
So
single time we go out, you're always trying to play this victim card and all that type of stuff.
Just
like,
to answer your
you're a grown
question,
woman.
since he wants to
Wait,
get
wait,
irate,
wait, wait, you're
since
grown.
you want to get irate,
Bro, you're 30 plus. What's going on?
are you rude?
Like,
Are you
like a
rude?
child.
I would describe Ray as very opinionated.
Man said, I put your big old age up out there.
I can be stubborn sometimes.
She's very argumentative.
I am outspoken, not like in a bitchy way, but if you bring it to me, of course, you are going to get the bitch.
A relationship, I won't say it's smooth sailing. When we move forward 10 steps, we probably move back like 100, so.
Bun the thing.
Don't know how the relationship is gonna go from here, but right
10
now,
months,
not
blood.
really
You
seeing
doing
eye
all
to eye.
this?
It's probably the worst it's been so far.
With the Louis V shoes? I don't know, blood.
Just to answer your
you're a grown
question,
woman.
I actually haven't seen him. I think in the last week or so. The last time I saw him, we got into a really, really heated argument. Again, the continuous lies.
What do you lie about?
Everything.
What's
So over
everything?
the weekend, I called him and he said, oh, you know, I'm sick. I don't feel well. I've got a flu. I'm not going out, right? Why is it like an hour or two later, a friend of mine calls me and says, oh, Sean is at this motive. I mean, as a man, can you not understand where I'm coming from? You tell your girl that you're
Is
not
this
going
true, my
out.
brother?
So I'm thinking, okay, let me cook him some soup. Let me take it for him. Let me surprise him. Not knowing his ass is out. His ass is out, and he couldn't even tell me that he was out.
I wasn't dying.
And when
So I
he
can't
was
step out my
going
yard.
outside, well, that's how you made it seem like he was dying.
It's
Why
not
are
really
you
the
not
yard.
telling
Ray,
me
Sean.
where you're going?
Let's
That's it.
Let's take it down. Let's take a breather for a second. Yeah.
Just to also just be honest, bruh. See your main thing. Why you not gonna tell her you stepping out the yard, but you told her you was gonna stay in the yard because you just didn't feel that well? Like, it's not a direct lie, and I'm not gonna say it's a lie of omission either, but it's more so you playing games, cuz. Like, say what it is the whole time, bitch. I'm leaving the house. That's what it is. I didn't feel too bad, but I feel bad, so I was staying in. Then somebody called me. It was like, oh, it's time to go out, so I went out. That's what it is. It's just like me. I feel terrible. But this show has so much ignorance in it that I'm just happy to do this. So I've dragged my ass out of bed, and I've come to do this reaction to 4-something in the fucking morning. Like, a level of communication and honesty with one's actions as a man, the older we get, like, we forget how pivotal that could be in the development of a relationship. But if we could be more transparent with what we're doing, it would service us a whole lot better. Because I just don't get it. My boy over there sucking his teeth in that, and he upset. But nigga, you ain't keep it in 100. You got her out here looking crazy. She out here cooking chicken noodle soup, but your ass over here popping bottles of Don P. Like, you can't understand how she might feel away. Maybe just a little bit.
This whole lying thing, I hate it. Because I'm not a liar. Like, lying is when I purposely try and mislead you. I didn't purposely try and mislead her. Like, I just didn't tell her certain information because she didn't ask. So if you don't ask something and I don't tell you, then I'm not lying.
You too damn tall. I'm not even gonna say too old. You too goddamn tall to think that lack of her knowing which questions to ask to get the right information makes it okay for you to leave information out. What is this? This some childish ass shit. This is crazy.
Ray, you mentioned about he lied from the beginning.
Yes.
Can you shed some light exactly on what he lied about?
First one, second one, third one, which one?
First one.
So when we met on Hinge,
Oh.
his profile said 28 years old, right? Obviously, I'm a 30-year-old woman. I don't want to be dating anyone, you know, that young. So one day he took me out to dinner and I confronted him about it. I was like, what's your real age? That's when I found out he was 26 years old. He deceived me in the relationship, and I just want to understand why you carried on lying.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm back on my nigga's side. You're fucking fit. Nigga will tell a lie to you, MI5, MI6, the CIA, and the FBI. What are you talking about? You want to know why he kept on with the lie? Girl, I didn't want to lose you over some punk-ass years. So I'm lying through my teeth. The realness in me says I condone this lie. But you also, once you get caught, you got to be willing to die on that bitch and say the shit I said. Girl, you too goddamn fine for me not to lie to your fine ass. I would lie again for another opportunity with you. Get your riz up, bruv. You dealing with this shit, you could have turned it into blowing her head up. Like, girl, you too goddamn fine for me not to lie for an opportunity. And you on Hinge. Hinge has good results.
Even when I confronted you about it, you were still making excuses. What did you want from me? Why did you lie about your age?
I didn't lie about the age, bro.
Yes, you did.
Let me talk.
Yes.
1 second, Ray.
If you make a profile, like I said, I've had the profile for a minute. Can't remember what age I put, right? And I met Ray maybe, I don't know.
Shut up, you. You can't remember what age you put. You signing up for shit not putting your real age? You already on fuckery. I'm glad I know you 26 now. Because at 25, 26, I'm still dabbling in these lies of omission and bullshit. Because, bro, you causing yourself way more headaches instead of just look at her in her eye and be like, this is what it is. It's so much easier. It's hard, though. Don't get me wrong. Being honest, especially when they don't flinch with the honesty, they terrify me with the level of honesty I've had. And they just be like, and? I'd be like, who are you? Like, it's hard. It's not easy. But, nah, you causing yourself more issues right now.
However long later, and you meet girls all the time on all these dating sites. You talk to girls all the time on all these dating sites. Like, I don't owe you shit.
So what was your motive?
I may not speak to you.
So what was your motive
all right,
then?
So what we're going to do here is
What was your motive? You just lied to girls just to get in the pants?
It's not even lying.
Just off their pants. You just lied just off their pants.
Guys, listening is an important factor in this actual session. We have to listen. It's very, very important that we listen. We cannot keep interrupting each other. Sean.
I still want to be a bit private. I mean, I don't think I need to tell the whole world
About
everything.
your age.
I can be private about whatever I want.
But isn't the age, from your perspective, an important thing to put so you find out that you're
I wasn't looking for anything serious.
Thank you.
All right.
It doesn't matter. He didn't come clean until we
I
were
did
like,
come
how
clean.
many dates in between? Until he's clapped my cheeks from here to Sunday.
my
From here to Sunday, he's clapped it, he's done whatever, right? Still didn't tell me.
When you asked him about his age, did he come clean at that moment or did he continue to deny it?
He continued to
I didn't deny
play it
anything.
down.
Wait,
He
one
played
second.
it down.
One
He
second.
played-
I need to know the difference between denying and playing down.
Okay, he didn't
What do you
deny
mean by
it, but he
playing
didn't
down?
actually admit to
Exactly.
it
So I
either.
didn't lie.
He didn't
This
deny,
is
he
what-
didn't
this is
admit,
what-
but he
this is
didn't
what-
admit to
Okay,
it either.
guys, we're gonna have to listen to each other. So he didn't lie.
Aye.
He played it down.
It's deceitful.
There we go. There we
She's
go.
being
You
sensitive,
can't wiggle out of that one.
overreacting. She made it a big deal. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep.
I'm very pissed off of Sean.
Damn.
I want him to completely be honest and just take accountability for his actions.
At his age, accountability is very hard, though. Yeah. Tunde, Marie.
On the note of marriage, how can you make Marie feel more special than the other two?
Okay.
Put a baby in her and give her a house.
Are you ready for marriage? Ask
Yeah.
us. Are you ready for marriage?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Denise, this girl does not cook. She does not clean.
Yes, I
Please
do.
tell me
I
how
do
she-
cook
how
and
she
clean.
ready
I
for
cook and
marriage.
clean on girlfriend level, not on wife level, okay? When I'm the wife, I will start doing more. Now I'm girlfriend. What do you want me to do? Cook for you every day when I'm saying you're crazy? That is what it means. I cook and clean on the level at which I am, which is a girlfriend.
This that bullshit. Because as a man, I come in on husband level from day one, providing, showing up, getting you the things you need, making sure that, oh, this is slacking. I take care of that. Fuck it, I'm at your yard. I take the trash out so you don't. Like, we come in on husband level, and we never hit you with the, I'm doing boyfriend level shit now. I'll do husband shit when we get married. Imagine a man told you that. But y'all sit here and say this shit, because she's not the only woman that says this shit. The whole, I do this when I get there. No, do that shit so I know it's worth taking you there. Because if I don't see that shit, why the fuck would I want to take you there? There is no expectation. There's no proof of concept. There is nothing besides your word. And you know what's a lot better than your word? Your fucking actions. That's why that man's sitting on the couch right now, because through your actions, you have shown him a level of love that he respects. But then when he wants something else that's a little bit higher, you're like, you get that in the future. Off my word. Nah, that's not how this works. You got to be willing to give all from the beginning. So when we get there, it's just what it's been. Because you'll find out very quickly that a marriage is just a marriage. What makes a marriage is how you two treat and work with each other in that marriage. That's where it becomes special. So this is why Tunde's kind of correct. If you were talking to me about girlfriend level shit, shut up. That's not, you're not in the right mind state to be somebody's wife, because you're not thinking and operating in that type of space. Neither is he. He's not operating like he need to be somebody's husband. I'm just more so just calling the play as I see it. That's just fuckery.
T needs to understand there will be millions of guys out there willing to be with a girl like me. But if we were to flip the script and the fact that you have 3 children, 2 baby mothers, how many girls are actually going to accept that?
The math alone has shown you that 3 other women were willing to accept his bullshit, and you still with this one nigga. The math is not mathing in your favor. I'm sorry. Like, especially a man that takes care of his kids. Yeah, there's not a lot of women that want to deal with that shit, but if he take care of his kids and handle his business, he ain't gonna have to worry about a woman being like, oh, he got kids. It's not gonna fucking matter. Like, just, it's foolish, the position she's taking. Who has educated her on how men operate in the world? Because she's not getting it. Clearly, him having 3 kids should show you that women don't give a fuck if this nigga got babies. They gonna make another one with that nigga, and then another one. And you want to make one with him. Clearly, that nigga's doing something right. In the department of having a kid and women still wanting him is what I'm saying is doing something right. He's not struggling in this area that you think is going to be so hard for him.
I'm the one who's making the biggest sacrifice being with you despite the setup of your situation. So would you be with me if I had kids? Because you're the biggest hypocrite ever.
I've got 3 kids. So if you got a kid and I'm, meant to be the breadwinner, it's just gonna be too many kids, man. Like, this ain't a nursery. I like my woman in certain ways, looking pretty. Just look at her, So all the, baby mothers, kangaroo pouches.
Hang on a minute,
Tunde, your belt ends here, my brother. Your shit has been revoked. You are not free on remand blood. Take your ass to HMP. That's a violation. You did not just kangaroo pouch these women. Oh, brother. How can you be so lost but have children and talk about women that have given you children like that on national television? What? That's mad. So she's cool because she hasn't had a baby and her stomach is flat and has no alterations due to her gestating life. But the other women that have given you babies, you don't like their bodies as much because of kangaroo pouches and what other fuckeries. What is wrong with you? What in the actual fuck? See what I tell you? It's premium bullshit coming out of these niggas' mouth. How is this not God tier fucking ignorance? This is so good.
Baby mothers, kangaroo pouches.
Hang on a minute. We don't have to bring
kangaroo
that kind of
pouch.
attitude into the room.
I don't mean it like that. Just as in
Ask him, what
I
do
like,
you want?
big bum, flat tums, pretty face.
Who even says that? Like, you're actually a grown man who came from a woman, your mother gave birth to you, and you're there saying kangaroo pouch,
Please, if y'all don't take shit from these reactions of me just running my mouth about relationships, stop using a nigga's mother for a metric for what he should know or should not know or will do or won't do. Because I know too many niggas that love their mama, that treat their women terrible. 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 A man will treat you how a man decides to treat you. How he treats his mother, his female cousins and sisters, daughter, all that shit it has nothing to do with you. How that man treats you is how that man treats you. And using or thinking that, oh, well, he's got a mom and he comes from, that shit don't fucking matter. I promise you. It don't. Please don't use that shit as a metric. Please don't. Because y'all don't want mama's boys up until the point he doesn't do shit that you would consider to be respectful to his own mother. So that's like, it's a stupid dynamic. Like, you invalidate the arguments with these things. Like, don't do this. Don't do this. Please. Just how that nigga treats you is how that nigga treats you. And judge that man by that. Because all that other shit, you're going to get lost in the sauce. It's going to be some wool pulled over your eyes because you're going to see him be good to his daughter, see him be good to his sister, his mom, and then he treats you like dog shit. You're like, but you should know better. Nope. I'm trying to tell you.
like, please, go and actually learn some manners. Childish. What the hell?
My preference is childish.
Yes, what the hell? You're talking about, like, look, listen to this mindset.
I have my preferences, and I'm allowed to state my preferences.
It's very true, my brother.
That's like you saying you don't like short men.
Do you know what? It's not even the same.
How?
I'm not even
the same?
I'm not even going
It's a physical
to
attribute.
even your
Shortness is something that somebody can't control. Saying a woman has a kangaroo pouch is kind of like something she can't control, but it also involves your black ass, bro. You cause her body to have permanent changes, mentally and physically. So for your preference to be, I prefer my girl not to have had a baby, or if she's had a baby, she's got to have that snatchback tummy, like, that's mad, bro. Like, I understand the preference. I get it. It visually is appealing, but to not have space or understanding for what a woman's body goes through and how those bodies look afterwards, and then use them as like, well, that's not for man. It's kind of crazy, especially because you got 3 kids. That's mad, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Any little niggas watching, don't do this. Don't do this one.
You're actually
At least
mad.
the belly, you can sort it out.
So-
Height, you can't do nothing about it.
I tell him all the time,
That's like her
me
saying
being with you,
she couldn't be
you're
with a guy
lucky,
who
you're
isn't
so-
rich or who hasn't got money. Would you be with a guy who's broke?
No, I absolutely would not.
Exactly.
You're not the trophy in this relationship, I am. You should actually feel privileged that someone like me even wants to marry you.
Yeah.
T, would you be with Marie if she already had children?
Nope.
No,
Sorry?
I wouldn't know.
I like how my nigga looked her dead in her soul. Nope.
No,
Sorry?
I wouldn't know.
Yo, this is a real chess match, how they going against each other right now.
But you're quite happy to have got 2 baby mothers with 3 children between them.
I mean, I can't send them back to heaven.
No, but it seems like it's okay for you to do it, but it wouldn't be okay for Marie.
There's different rules for this man
What she
than he
wants,
does for
but just
women.
not with me.
That's actually very helpful. If it's not for the love that I have for him, I wouldn't even be in this position. I don't even deserve to even be with someone who even
Are
is
you
putting me in
listening
this shit.
to what Marie's saying here?
I can hear her, yeah.
Does that not make you feel anything?
Denise, you better than this. He said, I can hear. Are you listening, my brother? Listen. Because don't get me wrong. Why I feel like I can strip these niggas down and the bullshit they saying. I've been these men. I've sat on couches in arguments with my bird and been like, look her dead in her soul and say some fucked up shit. Say stupid shit like this nigga. Have a it's my way or the highway attitude. Like, I know these positions all too well. Like, this man sitting on the couch like, girl, we're going to go through this, but it's still going to be what the fuck I want. That's why, like, yeah, I heard her all the time. I heard her, everything she said, but I was not listening. I listened to the echoes of the shit she said after the shit fell apart. That's why I know better now, because I actually listened and patterned up, because not everything she's saying is bullshit. Like, we do a lot of dumb shit and just think it's okay because we men. Like, goddamn, Tunde.
I mean, you asked me a question and it's a preference. I don't date women who have kids. I don't know why you're taking it personal, you know?
I'm taking it personal because it's like, it becomes clearer and clearer to me every day. The nonsense that I'm actually in.
You have an immature man in some ways.
I've made a mistake.
Maybe financially
and I'm
affluent,
making a
but
mistake.
emotionally
The
and personally he's immature.
circumstances in which I'm willing to love him, he's not willing to love me,
No,
given
baby.
those same circumstances. And that genuinely does like make me question everything, and it literally rips my heart to pieces.
We love y'all for different reasons than why you may love us. And you must understand that the shit that you're willing to carry, I might not be willing to carry as a man. Like he's telling you, I can't carry you having a baby. So I wouldn't got with you. You can carry that in some ways. You're willing to love him despite that. He's not willing to do that. But you have to understand that that doesn't mean he loves you any less. It's just he's not willing to go through that shit. Because there's shit that I'm not willing to go through that my rational brain says I should be willing to take that shit. But me in the relationship, I wish a nigga would. I wouldn't do it. I'm not doing it. Big Michael and Lauren. Michael and Lauren. Put up in the what? Put up in the foreign like Michael and Lauren. Put up in the all black flooring like Michael and Lauren. Put up in that all black flooring.
So me and Michael met on Tinder. So I swiped him because I thought he was quite cute. And Michael met on Tinder. So I swiped him because I thought he was quite cute.
From the second me and Lauren first met, it was like we had that spark, like we had that click, like instantaneously, like when you know, and I feel like with Lauren, I just knew straight away, like I wanted to be with her.
When I first met Michael, I was attracted to him because I thought he was just like a nice, sweet guy.
I love Lauren, I adore her, but I'm not happy in our relationship. It's why I'm here. We've tried talking about it at home, and we get nowhere.
My name, where?
It's cool. At this point, I don't know how else we can get around our issues. So hopefully having somebody else in the room to mediate our problems is gonna help us.
No second guessing, this is right, and it's the way that you look at me. Can we just pause it there? A second, please. Femi is my girl. Like, I feel like I can tell her everything. She knows all about me and Michael. I've been telling her, like, the whole situation from the start. So I really like to get her view on what she thinks, like, I should do. I don't even know where to start.
People, don't do this shit. Don't do this shit. I understand that there needs to be somebody that you can have counsel in and all that, but if you can't talk as openly as you're going to try and talk with your homegirl, with your partner, you shouldn't be telling your homegirl or your homeboy anything at all about your relationship, because it's your relationship. That's why, don't do this shit. Like, it's nice to have somebody you feel like you can confide in like this, but this is very toxic to a relationship, because the moment shit go left, that homegirl is not going to fight for my position and have understanding of my position. She's going to back your side. And this is where it's like, that's why you don't bring these people into your relationship. Your relationship is your relationship. Don't do this shit.
Honestly, how long do you have? Michael has booked me and him, to go
on holiday
to do a therapy session.
Why?
He doesn't talk to me properly. Do you know, I always tell you all the time he's a Libra. Yeah? I'm like, oh, what are you thinking? Nothing. He doesn't tell me anything in depth. If he wants me to go on this, then he's obviously going to open up and say so much stuff. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Do you know what I mean?
Listen to what he's got to say. It's sweet that he wants to work on it, and that's rare.
I just think, what's the worst that can happen, you know?
Try it. See where it goes.
Maybe he's got some other random shit that I don't even know about.
Guarantee you there's going to be something.
Know about.
Something.
Something.
This one's always got surprises.
Yeah.
What are these accents? Is this London still?
Joe's ready for you.
You're not gonna
She's for sure a model.
I'm hoping that we can just talk
So
things
much
out.
leather going
I'm
on
gonna
this
feel
show.
More comfortable.
Boy,
to
got the
speak
black
my
Timbs
mind
though. I seen
because
that.
There's
I
gonna be
seen
somebody
it.
else in that room.
That's a cute dress.
Hello, Laura.
Hello.
Hello, Michael.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What brings you to therapy?
I guess right into it. I guess there's a few reasons. Like, there's one main reason being Lauren's career. Obviously, Lauren's a singer. I am very much like a normal 9-to-5 guy. we're complete opposite ends of the spectrum. We first got together about a year ago. Her career wasn't
Bro,
quite
just
where
like a
it is
model.
now. So as it's taken off through time, I feel like there's a wedge being driven between us that's pushing us further and further apart.
What do you do for a living yourself?
You don't
I'm
know
a
how to
manager
be a
at Doggy
vice
Daycare.
president.
Right.
It's further and further apart.
What do you do for a living yourself?
I'm a manager at Doggy Daycare.
Right.
I'm like an average sort of 9 to
Cud,
5.
dog
like,
walker.
I know where I'm going every day. It's the same routine for me. Whereas Lauren, it could be anything. Anything could change last moment. We could be about to go to dinner, all of a sudden she gets a call and she's got to go. Don't want to be that pestering boyfriend, but we make plans and she never sticks to it.
As somebody who, in my current era of life, I have dealt with people that understand more the erratic nature of my schedule, is so much better. But if you're going to be a person that dates somebody in the industry and they are actually doing shit that is in the industry, suck it up and shut the fuck up. Because they're going, especially if they're not famous yet, she can't call any fucking shots. So you think that she should be able to make the date that you guys set 3 weeks ago on a Wednesday, but she got called to a fucking studio session with Sean Prove. You should be fucking bigging her up and sending that studio session, because it's going to pay for many more Wednesday nights where you two can be together. But there is going to be a sacrifice of the time that you feel like is personal for her career options to take off in the way that they need to, especially when you are the man to a woman in an industry, because the industry is not, it's already hard enough for a man. Imagine being a woman trying to do this, and then a woman that looks good. It's not easy. It seems like it's going to be easy because it's pretty. She's going to open the doors. It's going to be super simple. No. She's got to scratch and claw for everything. And you whinging about a goddamn missed date or erratic plans or just not being a big cheerleader. Shut up. Like, that shit is hard. I get it. You don't want to fucking have to be the pom-pom holder or just not have any normalcy. But you've decided to deal with somebody that doesn't have a normal life. And you need to learn how to accept that. Or you actually are the cause of why your relationship is falling apart, because there's only so much she can do before she's actually sacrificing career opportunities and opportunities that could demonstratively change her life, outlook, and goals by making sure she comes to a date with you, but she misses a session with Drake or some shit. Like, those things actually happen, and that's where she'll grow an animosity for you. Like, this is one of those, you're going to have to bite the bullet, bro.
Maybe I'm the one to blame. Maybe I'm the one to blame.
Music is my priority. I've got a dream to chase and nothing's gonna stop that.
Got my head on straight.
It used to be our relationship and her career were sort of on the same level. Like, I understood that was cool. And then once the song blew up, it was like her career went up here and I went down here. Our relationship went on the back burner, which...
Oh, brother, you didn't go down here. You stayed down here. You was already down here. Her career just went up. But you stayed where you were, and there's no way for you to come up because you don't make entertainment. You were doing something in her sphere that's actually going to help her career. Like, no, bro, you can't think about it like that. You stayed where you were, and she went up, and that's what you should be happy for, is her career went in the direction it needs to go, which is up.
Is a problem for me.
Lauren, what's your thoughts on where Michael stands on your career?
For me, it's like quite hard really to hear, because my career is getting like better, and then to hear like just from his side, it's like negative. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the only place where I'm getting negative from.
When she's got a show, regardless like whether it's like 12 o'clock at night, other end of London, like I'll be there. Like, I'm always making the effort. It's not easy, especially with I've got like a normal job where I've got to be up at a certain time, but she doesn't understand that. So when I'm showing up to her shows and I'm not in the best moods, I feel like I'm a bit of an annoyance there, but I'm putting in the effort.
You are.
I think it's
You're a
better
fucking
probably if you
dickhead.
didn't actually...
Imagine she came to your dog walking job. It's like, wow, you picking up shit again, bro? I'm tired from the studio session. Like, can we walk the dogs faster? Like, you're a shit partner. Admit it. Not all around, but like, if you have a bad attitude and you come to your partner's place of work, be it a normal job, a singing opportunity, whatever, you better put on the fucking tears of a clown. You better smile through the pain. Save that shit for at home. Because this motherfucker's at work, and you're just being a dickhead. And then you want them to have the understanding of like, oh, like, I've got my own thing going on. That's cute and all. Motherfucker, I'm at work. I'm at actual work right now. What are you talking to me about this shit for? Karate chop this nigga right now. What is he on about? I'm also quite biased because I've dealt with what this young lady has dealt with, but I also understand old boy's side of it because I've had to think with the certain career opportunities I've had, like how that affects somebody's life. And I do get it's very hard when you are on the, we'll say, for lack of a better term, normal side of shit. But bro, you sound like a real dickhead right now. I'm sorry. Like, I try and show up, but I might still have a bad attitude. You showed up. So fake the fucking attitude until you get back in your car, and then you give out your real one. But until then, all smiles. Big her up. Vice versa. If he was the singer, she need to do the same thing. Shut up, Hen. Go give him the juice. When you guys go back home, then air your grievances. Don't bring that shit to my place of business. Because especially in the arts, motherfuckers feel that shit sometimes. I can feel your punk ass energy and you not being happy right now. And that bleeds into my performance because now my mind is taken out of everything I want to do in a performance. It's really crazy.
Come because he'll just like bring the whole vibe down. Do you know what I mean?
I don't understand why she's saying that I'm bad vibes. She's not even acknowledging my existence half the time. I get maybe like a little nod or a wave.
Because I'm at work.
It's like straight back to just Laurenville, you know?
I think he thinks it's like bring your boyfriend to work day. Like if I'm not going to everyone, oh, by the way, this is my boyfriend. You know, it's like, it's not your show. It's not about you. You've come to support me.
Facts.
So either do that or probably better if you didn't, if you're going to bring
Church.
the vibe down.
Church. But the better way to explain this is when she is in public, being too PDA forward with her partner or just being coupled up when she is trying to showcase herself as an individual talent, especially to a person that is not in the entertainment sphere as well, it's not a good look because as somebody that works in the industry, she's going to be looked at like, oh, well, like, if I book her, he comes with her. And that's not a problem. But, like, if I'm really serious about my rehearsals, my studio time, you being there as a shadow is actually a hindrance. You don't need to be here. She's a grown-ass woman, and you're not a fucking paired item. So she doesn't need to go around and make sure everybody knows you're her boyfriend. The fact she shoots you glances throughout the night to let you know, like, nigga, I ain't forgot about you, but I'm at work. You should be happy with that. Like, at the beginning of this episode, I was getting text messages. And text messages, motherfuckers in Thailand right now. I'm still getting text messages. The acknowledgement of my existence while you're in another country, it's about as best as I can ask for. From there, shit, you're going to do what you're going to do because you're a grown woman. But the fact that you'll take the time while being abroad to send me the text gives me the same acknowledgement I'm trying to speak to for when she gives him the look across the room. That acknowledgement is her letting you know that she's not forgotten, but that's the best she can give while at work. And you're going to have to figure out how to hold that. And really respect the fact that she's giving you that because she don't have to. She could just told you not to fucking show up. Come on, guys. Doing that.
So Marie got really upset a moment ago. You didn't seem to show any empathy towards the fact that she was
idiot,
upset.
that's why.
Is this normal?
But it's just, she just overreacts. And,
How am I overreacted?
She's kind of like, she's a bit emotionally unstable. If we're calling a spade a spade.
This is just...
T, what would you say is the...
Black folks using that as a spade comment is just like... Pick up a book, my brother. Look into that, Satan. It's not one you should be using as a black man. It's really not. At all.
The strongest thing between you? The link?
I think it's our mindset, hustle. Yeah, I think we're both good hustlers, but then she tries to hustle me. And that's where I ain't having that. You ain't gonna try to hustle a hustler.
Huh?
Jesus Christ.
We could both have the same plate of food, but she would still want what's on my plate. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but when you take what's off my plate and then you act ungrateful, then that's when there's an issue.
I know where he's going with this.
Where am I going?
He's
Okay,
talking
so
about
where am I going?
simple things that a man should do.
Like what?
Like looking after your woman.
I look after you, bro.
You're a man, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Let's play our roles accordingly, yeah?
Exactly, I'm gonna look after you. Like, I take care of you. You go on holidays, I buy you stuff.
Even the holidays that he's mentioning is even still a problem.
What about
Because when I ask him for holidays, it's not like he even still wants to provide as well.
Listen, this woman wants me to give her £15,000 for her to go on a 4-day trip to Miami.
Oh, okay.
The cost of living...
Babes, Come here. Are you out of your rabbit ass mind? $15K for 4 days in Miami? If you don't get your motherfucking mind right, if we gonna spend $15K, it's gonna be in the Maldives or some shit I can't pronounce. Not fucking Miami. You got me spending 15 fucking K for Dade County. Drop her ass off in Carroll City. Leave. Fuck 15K. I could square the 15 if it's in a place that's luxurious or just opulent. Fucking Miami? Fuck no. 15K?
It's just stupid these days, and she wants me to give her 15 grand so she go waste on
You
holiday.
already know how I live my life.
Lost her mind.
I haven't lost my mind. T already knew what it was when he got back into this relationship with me. He knows what type of girl I am. He knows my standards. He knows what I require, and he was fine with it. So
if you want 15K and you're talking about Miami, please, I implore you. You don't know me, but if you do see this, please raise those standards. You deserve better than 15K in Miami. I promise you. I would have accepted 15K in New York. You want to do 15K in Miami? That's mad. It's not like Miami's like an ugly place or nothing, but it's like, as far as beaches go, you fucking lost the plot if you think that's a beach that like is worth 15K to spend to get to, and all the rest of the shit you want to do in the city. You've really fucking lost the plot.
I don't know why now, all of a sudden, he doesn't seem to be meeting up with what we agreed to.
Did you go on the holiday?
I have my own money, Denise.
No one's saying you have your own money.
Because yeah.
Shout out to you. I'm saying what I'm saying. But if you had the 15K to spend yourself, handle your business. I'm still going to think it's stupid. You shouldn't have spent that 15K there. Go somewhere else. But still, shout out to you. Respect for having your own bread to make it happen for yourself.
Listen, shush. She asked me for the 15 grand.
Yo.
A couple of days later, I use a laptop sometimes, innit? And I'm seeing a £15,000 credit alert. Do you want to explain that? Who's that from?
A client.
A client?
Business client? Yeah, business client who wanted a property. He paid a deposit and he paid 6 weeks rent, and it was £15,000.
Okay.
Interesting.
Please don't ask me about that holiday, because that holiday does not concern you anymore.
If she's stating facts, I know that burned that nigga's soul. Damn, she was doing real business, but the number was so perfect. I thought she got the money sent from some nigga. She did. But if she work in real estate like that, get your P's, girl. Handle your business. Big up to you.
More. It's none of your business. T doesn't trust me, and I don't know where that stems from.
You've asked me for 15K, and then that same amount appears in your account magically. Yeah, I wasn't born yesterday.
We're almost at the end of
Life is
our
full of coincidences.
first little chat. And from what you've told me, there's an imbalance in the way you're both thinking about everything. So what we need to do is see if there's some kind of resolution that we can put together where you're both happy to move forward towards a goal that would work for both of you.
Hopefully.
Don't forget your glasses.
There you go, Denise. Get that nigga.
The way this session went is just not even how I pictured it to go. I feel so disappointed, and I just hope that this is just not how it's just.
Welcome to therapy, baby girl.
Otherwise,
this is how
like,
therapy
have I made a
actually
mistake
works.
with this?
You're gonna be leaving without feeling like you got answers. If the therapist for couples therapy does their job right, you should be leaving like them, or you should be leaving on the same page. But you should never feel like you scored points. That should never be how you leave a couples therapy session. Because if you feel like you leave a couples therapy session and you got like, oh, I done came up, the therapist was on my side. That's not an impartial therapist. That is not a good therapy session, because it just adds a third party to the thing, is like shifts the weight of like, oh, well, like, yeah, they were saying I was correct. And then that gives just more points and credence to arguments outside of therapy. But when you leave like these two, where nobody's happy, but we said what we needed to say, that leaves us space to come back and say the other things that need to be said, so we can work on leaving here happy. Because we leaving here unhappy today, but we can leave here happy if we do the work.
At the end of the day, in the beginning of any relationship, it's better to start off on truth. It's just better because you can avoid this in the future, right?
The truth came out in the end.
Bear in mind as well that you're dating someone that's slightly older this in the future, right?
The truth came out in the end.
Bear in mind as well that...
Well, truth didn't matter in the end. You know who this man is? This nigga's name is Mario Winans. I don't want to know ass nigga. Because the truth don't matter in the end. If she start cheating on you, the truth didn't matter. You didn't want to know. She didn't need to tell you. You didn't ask the right question. Shit, it's the dumbest logic.
You're dating someone that's slightly older than you, and you're dating someone that's slightly younger than you. So you're in two different places in life. What else is the issue, apart from just the lie and the age situation? What else is on your mind?
Ask him. His big head is the one that brought me here.
I need someone else to be a mediator. She's just a bad communicator. She shuts down when I try to speak to her.
Hypocrite.
Like, she just shouts all the damn time.
Is there a reason for that?
I don't know. You need to ask her what the reason that is.
Is there a reason for that?
Like, it's not making no sense.
I just feel like with Sean, he just doesn't hear me. So yes, sometimes I get frustrated and I shout, but that's only because when I get to 10, he doesn't know how to bring me back down. Just help me relax, right? Instead, he aggravates the situation even more, and then he wants to insert.
Because if that nigga said, I just can't control myself and just punch her in her fucking mouth, she needs to help me control myself and bring me back down so I'm not punching her in the fucking mouth, we'd be looking at that nigga crazy. The lack of accountability and responsibility in the statement she is saying, I don't give a fuck if that nigga sends you on 100. It's your choice on how you're going to respond. It's your choice on you raising your voice. It's your choice, all of these things. It's not his job to bring you back down. You must have the self-control. Would it be nice that he could have these skills to help soothe you, bring you back down to a calm or a normal? It would be good. But a man can't get access to those tools or learn those tools if you don't already can control yourself, because you expecting me to check you, be able to put you in your place. That's not good. I shouldn't have to put you in your place. You should already be there. Just because you're upset, that's a misunderstanding. It's a miscommunication. There's a disagreement here. There's no need for us to talk to each other in an ugly manner or to be rude and petty with each other or just have snide remarks. We don't need to do that, like, at all. Like, not at all. If we are having those type of conversations, we have fucked it in the relationship, and we need to stop and figure out how we can stop doing that shit. Because, no. It's not my job to bring you down. It's not. You should know how to control yourself, even if I do make you mad.
Himself as if he's my dad or something, and that pisses me off.
Why do I need to get you to like a 6 or 7? You're a grown-ass woman. You should be able to do that by yourself. If you can't handle yourself by now, then there's some serious issues there. How about you bring me down to 6 or 7? How about that? Why is it always about you? She needs to learn certain
things. You need to learn how to talk to a woman.
You need to learn how to talk to me. You need to learn how to respect me.
You need to learn how to
So like what we're doing right now is not learning how to talk to each other at all.
Exactly.
Why do you think, if there is a problem with communication, from yourself, it's a bit of self-reflection, how do you feel like you communicate to Sean?
By shouting. That's what she does.
1 second, Sean.
I'm not saying I'm the best communicator.
You're the worst.
Is your name Joe? Again, your identity is Sean, not Joe, not Ray. Your place is over there, yes?
So, like, for example, language, like, your place is over there. You can understand why that can be triggered.
Joe, but get on that nigga for keep jumping in, too. Let's keep this shit fair. That's why my shit takes so long, because I call everybody on their bullshit. Sean got to just stop cutting her off. Stop coming in with the little snide remarks. They may be accurate from what I'm seeing, but let Shorty get her shit off. Let her land. So then you can come in with your shit. But you cutting her off. That's why she telling you, you're not this person. Your place is over there. Because you keep saying shit. Now she said some shit back to you. Now you don't like it. Now you both want to be upset. It's bullshit. You both are just sparring with each other. Like, you guys want to be so right in your relationship so bad that you just fucking your relationship up. And I've been there. Because I'm still in the phase of my life. I'd rather be right than motherfucking lose this argument. So you should leave me the fuck alone, because I will argue your goddamn head off. So leave me be. Don't start. But I'm also now wise enough that hopefully I don't make that decision next time I'm with a person that I feel like I have something special with. Because it's not as important as communicating healthily. Like, me being right is one thing. Me being able to communicate to this woman at any time, that you can't buy that shit. You can't. that shit is necessary. It's so important.
There's sometimes where she's right, it's just fine. And sometimes where I'm right, but she never acknowledges when I'm right. It's always her. When Ray feels something, it's all about her. She doesn't care about nobody else's feelings, because nobody else's feelings matter.
Because I'm a
as
bad
much
bitch. It's always about me. Did you not know?
What is a bad bee? What is that?
Joe, stop it.
Somebody who is
You a grown
independent,
ass man.
somebody who empowers herself, somebody who is the epitome of strong. And that's what he can't handle.
All right, so one second. So from a strong independent point of view, do you find yourself depending on Sean to help regulate or facilitate those conversations when you're angry? Because on one hand, you're saying to him, I'm a bad bee. On the other hand, you want someone to help you calm down. Can you shed some light and just kind of let us know?
There we go, Joe.
Okay.
There we go.
Specifically what you actually want.
Fucked up with that one.
To know what you want from him specifically.
I'm looking for a partner. I've been the independent, strong woman, right? And I just want to be with somebody who can give me that balance. I want to feel like I have somebody in my corner. I don't feel like I have that.
This is, I think, the problem with the level of speech that we are comfortable with using in our early 30s, late 20s, where these folks may be. The lack of vulnerability in the way that these people speak is really where I find them to have the most issues, because his vulnerabilities of he wants to feel like he's empowered and listened to as the man in the relationship come in stark contrast to her having to be the strong person in her relationship and always having to pick herself up and carry herself forward. So it's very hard to have a man like Sean come in and need those things and then give them to him when you've had to live your life like that. And how I'm hearing her, shorty, you where I'm at in life right now. I want somebody to love me, make me feel loved, and that's it. From there, we figure the rest out. But how hard is it to say that you want somebody to love you and you want to feel loved and you need somebody to make you feel like this? To speak with such vulnerability to your partner is very hard. But this is where when she's like, I want a partner, that's just, you want to be loved. It's just a euphemism for the level of thing that you want. You want to be loved at a level that you feel security and safety and oneness. And it's hard to say that shit out loud. It's very hard.
So sure,
especially when you're
in
mad.
those moments, what can she do to indicate to you that she needs your help at that moment in time?
How can I even be thinking about her when I'm thinking about let me survive?
That's
because
the
this is
point.
an attack.
Never thinking about me, that's the point.
It's not never thinking about you.
Me. You never think
Why
about
can't you
me.
consider me when
And
you're
this
talking
is
to
the
me
thing.
then?
You call me a liar. What have I lied about? What have I lied about? What have I lied about?
Baby, let's cut the.
You're a man, Sean. What have I lied about?
Ray,
tell me. Tell me.
Listen.
You brought me to therapy.
Ray,
you
listen.
brought me here.
Listen.
Tell me what exactly I've lied about, because you're here, you're just talking and talking
Listen,
and talking
I'm talking.
You've not stated no facts. You're really not all that. So relax.
Let me be real with you.
Let me
be
be
real
real
with you.
for once in your life.
Let me be real with you. You're not special.
Try it.
Like, I get a lot of girls.
Stupid.
Bring your sister, bring your mum, bring your friends. They'll all be happy to take a position, right?
You
Now,
already,
never
you know
talk
what?
to me like how you been talking
you
to
know
me
what?
here. Don't ever talk to
I'm
me
not
like how
gonna
you
sit
been
here and
talking
get
to me here.
disrespected by this idiot.
Okay.
So you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Just because she's a big bum, she wants to come and flaunt it. That's what she does. Every time she walk away,
Wait,
walk
what
away,
did you
walk
say?
away. Just to flaunt
What
the
did
big
you
bum.
act-
Because she's a big bum, she wants to come and flaunt it. That's what she does. Every time she walk away,
Wait,
walk
what did
away,
you
walk
say?
away. Just to flaunt
What
the
did
big
you
bum.
actually
That's
say?
all she wants to do. Just
What did
flaunt
you
the
say?
bum. You're the
What
first
did
one to have a
you
big bum.
say? What did you just say?
All right.
What did you?
No,
If you're
but the
mad,
bonus
repeat
is-
it. Repeat
Let's take it
What
down.
did you say?
Sit your ass down, right, and stop getting in my face.
Let's take it down.
What did you say? What did you say? Tell
I'm turning
me,
this face
Sean.
upside down right
Tell
now.
me, Sean.
I'm turning this face upside down
Turn
right
it upside down.
Yeah. See, that's the clip I seen. That's what got me here. I was like, oh, this shit messy.
I got the juice.
Yeah, I do. I was tired of shit. I've loved every second of this.
Ray, take a seat. What did he actually say that triggered you? What made you walk off?
Joe, you a grown-ass man. He just said bring your mama, your sister, or your auntie here. They could take your place. They'd be happy to. You a grown-ass man, Joe. You got to do better than this. Unless you were trying to have her articulate herself outwardly so he could hear from her direct issues. If that's not the play here, Joe, you better than this. I got more faith than you, dog.
Is Joe actually asking me that question? Like, as if he's not in the same room, hearing
Thank
this
you.
guy be disrespectful. What?
Right now, I just hate the way she's talking to me. I feel like when she disrespects me, I have to hit her back with another jab.
I'm not gonna sit here.
See, what
and
did I
he's
tell
talking
you? You're
about,
just
I
sparring.
can get this A, B, C, D, and then you're gonna bring in my family. My family, are you right? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm
Sean
definitely
knew
all right.
Exactly. Him mentioning my family, what that was going to do for me.
Why?
You know, the only person I'm really close to is my auntie. So when he brought that up, yes,
okay.
that was very,
Yeah.
it was triggering for me.
Okay.
At some point in the relationship, do you guys have these conversations about things that are off limits or things that might actually make
He gets so
things difficult?
irate, we don't get there.
I step away.
I don't like being pushed to a corner, right? When he's speaking crazy, getting irate, aggressive like that, I don't like that. So I do shut down. I'm not going to engage in a conversation like that.
You can't walk on my man's face, though,
So what
either.
have you understood from what Sean said?
She hasn't understood anything.
You've not said anything either, my brother.
Give me something. Anything.
I
Jabbing
understand that we are finding it difficult to communicate.
You are finding it difficult to communicate.
No, we both. If you want accountability, okay, you got it. We both find it difficult to communicate.
That's not accountability.
I mean, that's the first
shared
time I heard her take
responsibility.
any sort of accountability. But why do we have to get from...
I'm the most reasonable with him and I. I'm the most reasonable. I'm the one that try to have understanding of certain things that we say to each other, why certain things are going left. I'm the one that tries to have that safe space.
So clearly, there's a lot of problems here and a lot of issues here, but you wouldn't be here if you didn't actually want things to work. Relationships is not about having no drama. It's not the absence of drama. It's the ability to overcome drama is what makes relationship very, very good. So don't hold each other in contempt for having issues. It's about how you both go around dealing with these issues, right? So I want to set you guys some homework to do. Sean, I want you to write down 3 of your priorities and reflect on those things and possibly share with Ray. Ray, I want you to do the exact same thing because at the end of the day, you have to respect, acknowledge, and understand what's important to the other person so you know how to navigate with these things.
It's good homework. Only change I would have is take out the possibly. Like, write those 3 things down, articulate them written, or figure out what you want to say in your mind, and then share them with your partner openly. Let them into a side of you that they may not have seen. They've probably not seen you express to them your goals and your dreams openly, directly to them, so they can see you light up and see how much that may be important to you. So they can find a love and a care for that, but also see how beautiful it is to see the person that they're in a relationship be happy and talk about the thing that they love. Because I promise you, that's probably one of my favorite things in the women I'm dealing with is how happy they are that somebody wants to actually listen to the thing that they want to do and have a care and attention when I'm listening. That I definitely know that my prior partner did not get this from me because I wasn't clued in how I needed to be. So they try and tell me shit and it's just one ear out the other versus now I'm locked in. I'm reminding them about the shit they told me. We talk about the shit they tell me further and further versus I wasn't doing that shit. Doing this exercise is really good in a relationship. I promise you.
At least in this session, we've hashed out a lot of the fundamental issues in the beginning of the relationship, especially the lies and age and everything else like that. And hopefully this will help us mature moving forward. Make sense? All right.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll see you guys in the next session.
I'm still living as mad as I was when I arrived.
Good session.
For me, it's just a disrespect for him to bring up my family. He did that on purpose. I know he did it on purpose, just to piss me off. You brought up my family. You know what that means to me.
Well, you know
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No, you're...
Ray's brought some hostile energy to this session. I can see she's not being herself. She's calling me out my name. I'm not here for that. I'm not having that.
No, victim. I'm saying a victim. You bring up my family. How dare you? How dare you? Walk away. Sean don't even know what's in store for him.
I'm ready for it.
Solomon is my guy, man, like souls.
Good, 1, 2, it's a quick one.
Good.
Known him for like 10 years.
Again. Tunde's my brother, that's my friend. You know, we roll deep. Bro, let's take 5 minutes. You look stressed as well, man.
He gives me solid advice when I need it.
His relationship with Marie, I don't think the best of it, to be honest, I'll be real. Don't know how they're still together. T can't see because he's in love with Marie, but I can see from the outside, she's a dodgy character.
Bruh.
Filthy.
Is it? Trying to turn man crazy, bro.
Stresses, man. Stresses of life, eh?
Bruh, for real, man.
From when she's been on the holidays, when she's snapping cocktails, when she's doing the Rolex snapping, trying to make my boy jealous. She's not good for him. Bro, you know how I feel about this, bro. You know I don't trust her. You gotta protect yourself as well, bro. You gotta protect that heart.
And that's why, like, bro, forget the heart, bro. The money. Like, that's why she's trying to sign papers. Oh, she wants us to get married, and she's adamant.
Next session in therapy, own it.
I did say something mad though, but it wasn't like I was talking about her. It was just like women in general. So I think I said something about, you know, me not wanting to be with a girl that's got kids. But she knows how I am, so I don't understand why she just started balling out. But what would you do, like, if you was in this like position?
If it was me, there's no way I could be in this position, bro. She's getting kicked to the curb. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that.
It's not like man's whipped or man's
bro,
like...
are you,
like,
bro,
okay,
are
man
you
is,
whipped,
okay,
though?
I am whipped,
Let's
yeah, I
be
do
real,
love the
bro.
girl.
Alright, cool,
but
cool.
the girl actually does bring certain things to the table. She is high maintenance, but it's like, she's got her head screwed on, which like 90% of the girls out there don't. But it's just, certain things just ain't gonna work.
I just don't think you can trust her, bro.
You saying, baby, you alright?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good, babe. Yeah?
You're not gonna say hi?
As the boyfriend, like the boy of the friend who is in the relationship, what Solomon is doing is some of the weakest shit a nigga could do. And what I mean by that is, if that nigga like it, we love it. I ain't gotta fuck that girl. I ain't gotta do shit besides hear this nigga sniveling ass when she break his heart. Do I want that from my boy? No. But all I can do is give wise counsel. Me being an antagonistic individual within their relationship because I don't like her for my boy, what are you doing? Are you trying to get this nigga some baddie? Like, chill out. Fake the fucking smiles. Do all that shit. Because, nigga, it's not your relationship. 20 years from now, you can still be with that girl. You over here. Now, I know it's for TV, so I don't know how much of this is for TV. But, like, niggas, don't do this shit. What are you doing? It's not your place. If that nigga like it, we love it. That nigga heart get broken, then we have animosity. Until then, you ain't got no place to do none of this shit.
Me, I'm jumping in the shower.
You gonna just leave them by themselves? Tunde. You can't be this fucking ignorant. This nigga Solomon don't know how to act. You gonna leave him with your bird who also uses her own words to defend herself. You gonna leave these two people together. Why you go get in the shower? This is for sure TV. They scripted this. This is Love and Hip Hop UK right now.
Annoying thing ever. Like, first of all, what are you doing here?
After God, fair women. I don't really like being in the same room with Marie. You can just sense the energy's off. Things go quiet, tension's high.
This guy literally never has anything good to say about me. This is my perfect opportunity to finally hear what he has to say to my face for once. What's your issue with me?
You know how I feel about you already. Let's not.
Don't even give it to her. A lesson for real life, because this shit is for TV. A lesson for real life. That's not your place, bro. You're not fucking that girl. You have no problems with her. You have none at all. Not a single one. If you do, bring it up to that nigga. And then dead it. When that nigga tells you he has no problem with any of the things you said. Why? Because if he like it, we love it. Move the fuck on. This can he run. He could not be my homeboy. I promise you. I'm not even cutting you off because you talked to my bitch. I'm cutting you off because you thought you had the place to talk to my bitch. That's really the issue. Bro, you have a grievance with her, you bring that shit to my door. Like, the fuck are you doing? Chatting to her directly. That's crazy. Imagine, shoe on the other foot. And she started talking to your girlfriend direct. Blood. It'd be a problem. You'd be upset.
How do you feel? I actually don't know. All I hear is you yapping, being a bitch about it behind my back. So what's the issue?
Yo, shorty, Marie, chill out. Use that B word sliding quite, because if he called you a bitch and then it was like, oh, I don't like how you acting, you just too bitchy and too high maintenance, you'd be up in arms. You'd be like, are you rude? Are you rude? You be hitting that bullshit, acting, clutching your pearls and shit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're booky. You're dodgy. Holiday, when you was in Miami, you was snapping, dashboard babe. Who was you with?
Who are you that I should be answering to?
You're a dodgy girl. I could never be with you. There's no
I
way.
don't want
You
to
could
be
never
with you.
Like, if my
I
girl
do
was
not
like
want
that,
to
it's
be
not
with someone
possible.
like, okay, and
You
you're
both know
doing
the
all of
truth.
this. He's still with me. He's still with me.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Clearly.
he is. He's
'Cause
still
he ain't
with
got
me.
brains.
Yes,
He's not got sense.
I need you gone. I need you gone. I actually need you gone. You're actually a waste, man.
I'm a
Waste, man.
shit.
Stupid.
See, now, if he threw water back on her, we'd be calling him a lesser man and all that shit. That shit's not cool. You don't get to do shit just because you have a gender and it's, like, considered to be protected. Like, that shit's not cool. Don't put yourself, like, people don't understand. People are fucking crazy. So leave people the fuck alone. Just because you're a woman don't mean you have cachet to slap folks, throw water on niggas because you feel disrespectful. Because if that nigga had came back up and glassed your ass, he's a terrible fucking person. All she did was throw water. Why the fuck was she throwing water in the first place? Control yourself. Don't put yourself in these situations at all. And this is again why I say Solomon is wrong. You shouldn't have been having that conversation in the first place, but this is for television. So I'm only gauging it because I know it's for television. I don't know if he'd actually do this in real life, but this is for sure scripted. They for sure gave them show marks for this.
I can't lie, I was pissed.
Why are you throwing water on him, bro? You're right.
Marie, don't attack the man them.
Bro, you need to leave this girl, man. I told you already.
Bro,
He's not going anywhere.
Can't even trust her, bro.
Bye. See you.
Don't drop.
Stupid idiot.
So this is what I'm saying with this girl. She's just drama.
Why are you back?
T, we're meant to go somewhere as well, man. You're
You
just
guys are
taking
not going
time,
nowhere.
man.
Don't
Bro,
you get
get
it?
ready.
Don't you get it?
Bro, this is what you're dealing with, bro. 10 years.
Go, leave.
The gang's telling you, bro.
Leave. Nobody
You don't
wants
wanna
you
hear it.
here.
You don't wanna hear
Nobody
it,
wants
bro.
you here. Dumb
You don't want to
bitch.
hear it,
Go.
bro.
Nobody wants you here.
This is what you're gonna deal with, bro.
Never get
She's
a girl like
dodgy,
you.
bro. You're putting T in a very awkward situation. It proves what I've said. Man,
Where
bro,
you
come
going?
on, bro.
I'll be right back.
Bye.
These
see
are
ya.
done, man.
He's coming
These
back.
are done.
He's coming back.
This is getting out of hand now, man.
Bro.
Alright, I'm sorry, broski.
She's not a kid, bro.
I can't have like a mad shot.
Bro.
Bye.
Oh, she's back. Patting your girl,
Let's go,
bro.
let's go, babe. Let's go.
Okay. 1 second. Just give me a sec. I'll be right with you
Dodgy,
inside.
fam,
Yeah. Just give us
Are
a
you
sec.
gonna let him disrespect me like that, though? You know he disrespected me. Do you know that?
The inspector, bro.
He
This is
disrespected
water
me.
me.
He's lucky that he only got water, to be honest, and that's only because it was conveniently right in front of me. Trust and believe, if there was anything else, he would have gotten all of that.
Me.
Are you my man?
So what do you
Are
mean?
my man?
So I can never be with someone like you.
Yeah,
Why would I
you
want
could
you?
never get someone like
Bruv,
me.
it's
You
not
could
me.
Never.
Come on, man.
Not even in your wildest dreams.
Give my nigga a little bit of bail. Marie, you out of fucking pocket. Why are you talking to my man them like that? Don't you got no chat for these niggas either. Unless it is cordial, friendly conversation, you motherfuckers shouldn't be speaking it goddamn all. And if you do speak, it should be nice. Otherwise, that shit run through me. Learn your fucking place. The fuck is wrong with both of y'all having an open argument? Do you two want to fuck? Like, what the fuck's wrong with y'all? Chill out. This shit's corny as fuck.
My friends, they all think she's up to no good a lot of the time.
To no good.
You will never ever in your life do OnlyFans and I'll be here.
He's making it sound like I'm just gonna be spreading my legs.
I just want like a normal...
Normal girlfriend. So go back to your little exes then.
Now the lies are out, are you able to get past it?
There is actually one other issue. I think that Lauren is in love with her friend.
What?
Bro, why are you getting pissed off? Where you going? Where you going?
See, I want to see Michael and Lauren's thing now. Was she in love with somebody else? Let me see that. This was everything I thought it would be and more. Thank you, Channel 4. Thank you to everybody on here airing your dirty ass laundry for the internet and the world to see. Because I love the mess. I love the mess. I'm so glad I did this. I had a good time. I hope I gave some good advice. Hope I was balanced and fair as much as I could be, because I'm trying to be as balanced and fair as I can with this, because everybody's on bullshit. We're all fucking terrible, men and women. We just need to be better and do better. So this is why I try and do the whole balance thing. That said, though, this is episode 1 of Blue Therapy, In Love and Toxic. Shout out to 4 Reality, because goddamn it, this was good. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description, and I'm out of here. Peace.